Good morning from a blowing, not cold, horrendous rain about half an hour ago. Damp, grass needs cutting. This time of year, no chance. What have we got on today, apart from the washing out again? One of my little jobs. I'll follow you. Right, for those who didn't see the short I put out the other day, a little short video, I have no idea what YouTube's playing at, but I can't find it myself now. But this was the topic of discussion, the Upflow solenoid waste valve. So what I was getting was, when the system went into drain mode and the solenoid activates, the whole tube was not emptying as it should do. So either this was blocked or the system wasn't working properly. I took the 4 screws out. So there's 4 screws here. Didn't need to take the whole pipe off, so thanks to Terry Wright for that one. Took those 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Took it all to bits. And surprise, surprise, full of malformed micro K1. For those who are new to the channel, I had an issue a couple of months ago with malformed K1 getting in my pumps. Might be some still in there. Getting into my pond, just basically getting everywhere where it shouldn't go. I took that solenoid valve apart, and lo and behold, inside it was full of malformed K1. No good K1 was in it, just malformed K1. After I put it all back together, give it a good clean and flush out, the system now works perfectly. Clarity of the water is absolutely amazing. Now you're actually looking for pieces of fines rather than looking at, and this is it's a bit extravagant, but looking like in a snow globe. You'll look for the pieces now. Everything's quietening down, but big topic of conversation is we're over 2,500 subscribers, which could not be possible without your help. So if you've liked and subscribed over the years, or you're still with us or whatever, myself and Kat want to thank you very, very much for what you've done. So in the spirit of hitting landmarks and giving away prizes, I'll follow you again. Just you go first. See if anything will fish about. Yeah, there they are. Occasionally having a quick flick, but I can't find anything on the microscope. And those eagle eyes amongst us will spot that the shower is now not running. I've turned it off to try and maintain a better temperature in the pond, but I also want to look at the bottom tier and maybe have a bottom entry rather than a side entry. Beg your pardon, bottom return instead of a side return. I'm just a bit conscious of the fact with a tank connector on, sorry about the wind, with a tank connector on, and the pipe doesn't go right to the bottom of the tier, there's a good chance that I could be harbouring dirt, parasites, whatever. So that's a bit of a winter job that I'll be doing in the garage. So prizes, I'll give you the question after I've told you what the prizes are. Easy one to start with. Prize number 1 will be an NT Labs test kit, similar to this one. So that will be a prize. Because we've had some poor weather, I've started doing bird boxes again. This will be another prize. Now I was going to paint these fish, but Kat said to me, no, I think it looks alright as it is. So that will be prize number 2. Prize number 3, I went to see Matt Williams yesterday, so thanks for that, Matt. I've got that. The prize number 3 will be another bird box, if I can stand that up. So the lid has got to go in. It's all got to be painted. It's been engraved already. As you can see, I just use the same pictures all the time, but as you can see, there's no hole in the front. And that one, if you want, I can engrave your koi channel name on and paint that up. I've got like this colour blue, and I've got red, and I've got black. Basically anything that's up there, this is where I keep all my paint. I've got some fencing paint and things like that, Cuprinol stuff. So if I've got the colour and you're a prize winner and you want a particular colour, I can put that on if I have it. So in the meantime, NT Labs will be test kit will be a prize. The bird box will be another prize, and then the one that needs engraving. Bearing in mind, if the name of your channel is something like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you can clearly see that I'm not going to get all that on. But if you have a short name for your channel, there's a good chance I can get that engraved on and play around with it, make it look neat and tidy, and I will post that obviously free of charge. So the question, now if you can remember, about a year ago, the question was how many fittings did I have remaining with the first version of the pond, and somebody got that, I think, within one. So I'm just going to do the same question. The same question is, how many fittings do I have in my shed? I'm not going all the way back down there again. The answer is double figures. So it's 10 to 99, within there. Your answer needs to be which prize you want. So red box, engraved box, or NT Labs, and the answer, so that will be a 2-figure answer for how many fittings I have left in my shed. I think that's easy enough. So we'll stop it there for the time being. I'll see what else I've got to mutter about. Just another noteworthy point. The fish are all hanging in that slipstream because I've rerouted from the shower supply to a mid-water return. So that's something for them to enjoy. They just sit in that flow. They seem quite cheerful. And another part of the experiment to stop the water bleeds cooling the pond water is if I could save 1 or 2 degrees in the meantime. When I checked the temperature 3 days ago, it was about 13.5 degrees in the water with the, sorry about the sun, with the blade running. So as you can see, it's a bit more of a sunny day, but the water temperature today 15.5 degrees. So that's either a product of turning the shower blade off and not cooling the water down, or the sun's out, or make up your own mind, I don't know. But I have a 2-degree warmer pond today, even though it's horrible. And just as an added note, I've just seen this. This is all the bits that I took out of the solenoid valve. And as you can well imagine, that was a massive annoyance. And that was the reason why the solenoid valve was passing. It wasn't allowed to close after a rinse. So I can now go back to using that instead of a manual valve to stop me draining water out of the pond for no reason at all. I think that covers that bit. I went to visit Righty. What day are we on today? Wednesday. I went to visit Righty on Monday. Had a cup of tea with him, had a good laugh, and had a look at his Shisui. Well, jealous. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish I'd have got one while I were there, but yeah, things happen like that. Yesterday I had a trip over to Derby. I was hoping to get a couple of pond visits in. Derby Coy I got in touch with. I would like to visit Derby Coy one day if that's possible. Just email me. Unfortunately he was busy working, good old boy. So I went to Matt Williams, had half an hour with him, had a look round his massive Toyota. Oh, want one of them as well. Yeah, and that's where I picked up this Makita. That'll be hung on the wall after I've had my dinner. And I also stopped in to see Nige, Our Koi Life. That's it, Our Koi Life. And just basically sat for an hour staring through the window of his pond. We had an engineering, or a couple of engineering issues that needed to be resolved. I'm not going to go into detail because that's for Nige to discuss. And fingers crossed, if as I stand here, I hope he's got them sorted out. So thanks for the cup of tea, but unfortunately I didn't get a biscuit. I forgot to get a biscuit, can you believe that? So yeah, I went to Derby yesterday, really enjoyed a full day out. Kat was at university doing her stuff. So last of all, take care of yourself, get your covers on if you're covering, keep an eye on them electric bills if you're heating, or gas bills if you're heating. 2 jabs, 1 booster, look after your family, stay safe, and goodbye.